Hi Virgos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today we're going to ask our spirit guides what's coming towards you, what is the loving energy around you, what is meant for you. So let's call in our spirit guides and our angels. Let's get started. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you want my Virgos to know at this time? What is the loving energy around them, coming towards them? Please use this reading to help you to confirm a love or to manifest a love that's coming. Spirit, I call upon you. I am listening for you now. Blessings in disguise. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is God's plan. So when things happen that you don't understand, you have to look ahead and you have to think there's going to be a day where I realize that this was a blessing, that this is going to put me in a better place somehow, some ways. It's just really hard when you're in it. I have a higher purpose. Spirit is driving you to a higher purpose right now. They're saying that they are working on you. So you may be working on yourself, self-love. You could be finding yourself. You could be really thriving in your career or achievements right now, like you're well on your way, Spirit's saying. So this feeling of, I do have a higher purpose. I do have something more ahead of me. I have anticipation. I can't wait to meet you is how that came into me. This person is, our souls are talking to each other already, and I just can't wait to be with you. I have a divine masculine energy. I have a gentleman energy. I have a very tailored feeling, somebody who would be very polished, put together, crisp clothes, things like that, their appearance is important to them. Your appearance is important to you. So this isn't somebody who's just pulled together like they just got out of bed. This is somebody who's, I'm going to say a very, first of all, a gentleman. Okay. I'm going to say polished. And there's a sense of sophistication almost coming in. Spirit, please share with me. I have the real deal. Somebody, whether you marry them or not, it's somebody who you would marry. It's somebody who you'd be proud to marry. You might decide there's not a reason to be married, but it's somebody that you would marry if you could. So put it that way. I have enamored, a love potion. What have you done to me? So this person is somebody who, it's this kind of debonair. Some people just have a presence. Some people have this kind of polished presence about them. And just being with them, you feel special. You're proud to be with them. You're happy to be with them. They're proud to be with you. You make a beautiful couple, Spirit saying. I love this kind of enamored energy, this love spell, you've got me energy. So little bit of a infatuation happening, but these are all good feelings. These are all things that it should feel like. You don't want to settle. You don't want to be with just anybody. I have trials of love and lessons. That felt like we both have traveled a long journey to get here. We both have had other relationships that have taught us how to appreciate what we have. We both have kind of been there, done that energy. So we want something better this time. And I have the stars align. Am I enamored? Absolutely. Am I feeling like this is a blessing that's meant to be? I feel like I do. So let's see what our cards are saying today for you. I've got this beautiful polished elegance in a sense, I think on both sides. Spirit, please share with me. what is it that they're sharing with me? This person notices, they notice everything about you is what they're saying. So this is somebody who, when you change your hair, when you change an outfit, is that new? Things around the house, is, when did you get that? Oh, I see you moved that piece of furniture. They notice everything. So they're very attentive and in tune. I have an 8 of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Wands. And I have a Hanged Man. So that feeling of waiting for the stars to align, becoming myself, allowing my inner feelings and thoughts to come to the surface. I do love the Knight of Wands, even with this pentacle action, because it kind of tells me that you're the whole package. It tells me that you have a lot to offer, and you don't have to prove yourself. Spirit's saying, you don't have to, if somebody ever says to you, what are you bringing to the table? Walk away. If somebody ever says to you, what's in it for me? Walk away. Somebody's got to see you as your whole mind, body, and soul. It's not what you're bringing into the connection. This isn't a business arrangement. This isn't a partnership in the business world. This is feelings and emotions and two people. And somebody may have more than the other person, but it doesn't mean that they're not bringing a lot into this connection. They're bringing themselves, and that person should be lucky to have you. So you are the whole package, and don't forget that. I have a 3 of Cups. I have a 2 of Swords. I have a Hierophant. And I have a Hermit. I feel like there's a moment in time where you feel like it's time for you to trust. I'm going to say it that way, that you trust in the divine. You trust that Spirit is going to bring you who is meant to be in your life. You know that when it comes, it will be wonderful. You don't have any doubt that Spirit's going to put somebody amazing in front of you. So part of me feels like your faith. I have a 4 of Wands, Queen of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Those all feel like I'm going to meet the right one, and I'm going to meet the right one that I can commit to. So you have spent a lot of time just believing in yourself, believing in relationships, believing in love, and believing that God is good. So I do feel like this energy is going to pay off for you in the long run. This is a commitment. This is you making up your mind that you would like a commitment on some level, and that I can see myself being happy with this person. So it's not all about what, them choosing you. You have to choose this as well. There's 2 people in this connection. If it's not going to make you happy, that's not going to work either. So right now there's a little bit of a, I want the whole package too, because, I've got a lot to offer. Spirit, please share with me some characteristics, maybe. Working out, eye candy. Yeah, there's a sense of polish. There's a sense of we make a great couple. We look good together. I know that that's not enough, but it feels good when we're together. It feels like I've met my match. All of those things are important. So you're very attractive to this person. They're attracted to you. You guys could work out together. This person could definitely work out. I have an artist. One of you could be an artist, very creative. Some work on some kind of career that is more on the creative side. Okay, even if it's things like marketing or production. There's a lot of different careers that aren't necessarily like fine art, but they're artistic in a sense. They're using your creativity, writing. I have a happy soul. I love this. I feel lucky. I'm lighthearted. I'm looking at the abundance all around me. I always have a smile on my face. I have a twinkle in my eye. So that could be something that you notice about them, that they're genuinely happy. They have a genuine smile. You love their smile. They love to make you smile. Yeah, it's a sense of a lot of laughter. You know, who is this happy soul? I love that. A nice person, nice guy, nice woman, happy, accomplished, stable, content. There's the gentleman energy again, respectful. There is a sense of this polished energy, crisp shirts, tailored clothes, ironed, if people still iron, or dry cleaning. But there is this sense of, I don't know, they're just very pulled together. They just have this sense of style, okay? Like they wouldn't leave the house without kind of being showered and groomed and dressed, and you wouldn't leave the house either without kind of looking your best. So it just feels like you guys are both in the same league. So I think that that's important. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you have for this connection? I have an Empress. I have a Judgment. I have a King of Pentacles. And I have a Queen of Pentacles. So that is an equal energy. So when I said earlier, you know, what are you bringing to the table? You may have come across that already. You may have come across somebody that was a strong divine masculine energy that was just money greedy and money hungry, and had been hurt by somebody in the past, and they wanted to make sure that nobody was taking them again. So I don't feel that way in this connection. I feel like this person is smart enough to see all the beautiful, nurturing, loving qualities that you have to offer. And money isn't as important to them as your character and your caring and your nurturing and your loving and kindness, things like that. So I do feel like if you've struggled with somebody in the past where it was kind of a tit for tat energy, I don't feel like you're going to have that this time. So they'll love you for who you are. I have this beautiful independence. I see you as independent. I let you maintain your independence. This came into me as I let you have your privacy, believe it or not, the Four of Swords, because when you have your privacy, you work on you, okay? Whether it's I go to a yoga class or I go to the gym or I go for walks, like that's your resting time. And I feel like they give you that time. They allow you the opportunity to continue to rejuvenate and to heal. They don't interrupt that space. They know that that time is important to you. I have a Hierophant. Beautiful. That came into me as I believe in us. And I have the World. So we are ready to start a new chapter. I have a Page of Wands to a King of Wands. So this love, that felt like this love will only grow. That I'm going to, of course, be initially attracted to you. But the more that I get to know you, the more I'm going to fall for you. The more that you are going to become more and more attractive. Sometimes you fall in love with one thing, and then you realize that you see a lot of other things in that person, and you start to really fall in love with so many other things. So right now it looks good. It feels good. I like that somebody is seeing you as more than just what you're bringing to the table. I think that that's important. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? Where is this connection going? What is it that you want us to know at this time? I'm at home when I'm with you. Absolutely. I feel comfortable. I feel safe. I'm scared you will reject me. You could be with anybody. Both of you could be very high value. Both of you could be approached by other people. A lot of people are checking you out all the time, but that's where the getting to know you and that emotional security comes in. This isn't somebody who's insecure. This is somebody who probably is going to want to not have you date anybody else in a very short period of time. And they're going to be it's going to be easy for them to prove that they are somebody that you would want to be with. I feel I'm totally into you. So I love that feeling. I love when somebody gives you their undivided attention. I love when somebody makes you feel like you are the only one on the face of the earth. You're the only one who really understands me. So that felt like we can talk. We can talk about a lot of different things, and we understand each other. We know where we're coming from. So you've got a lot going on in this connection. If this isn't in your universe yet, we're going to put this out into the universe now and ask Spirit to bring it to you, this kind of energy. I want to feel at home with somebody. I want somebody to be totally into me. And we will ask Spirit to guide it your way. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you again real soon.